Be delusional. Be so unbelievably unhinged, uncontrollably crazy enough, delusional in order to create the illusion. I'm gonna get emotional before I even start this. Oh my god. Welcome back. I've been wanting to make a video about this for a very long time. Being delusional to create the illusion. And let me tell you right now, I feel like I'm walking living proof of that happening. I don't understand a little bit of like how this is all coming into fruition. I'm currently in Los Angeles, California, living in a house that, why can't I live in a house? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, but it does, but it doesn't. It's delusional. I had to be delusional enough to believe that I would be able to do this, and here I am, sitting in a house that is a dream, that I'm able to financially support myself, and I'm living with one other girl who is amazing. I just need to show you guys this. Look, like, and the house is just absolutely gorgeous. Everything about this is just whoa. And not to mention, my dream car that I got to pay for is in the parking garage, which is a blue Bronco! It feels so crazy to be saying this, but here I am saying it, and it is reality, and it is the truth, and it's very easy to fall into that imposter syndrome, but I've been wanting to make this for a very long time, so let's just get into it. Be delusional. Be so unbelievably unhinged, uncontrollably crazy enough, delusional in order to create the illusion. You have to be able to see it, to say it, to be wild with it. Whatever you want, nothing is too crazy, nothing is too wild, nothing is too, but I want to be on SNL. The fuck? That's crazy. I want to be on SNL. I want an Oscar. I want to have a successful podcast. A lot of fucking money. Be delusional. Say what you want and mean what you say. All right, let's start with step one. Step one, be able to say confidently what you want out of this life. Do not say, oh, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, but like, I kind of want to be on SNL. Like, I know it sounds like silly, but like, you know, I want to be on SNL one day. Like, stop it. Shut up. Say it with your fucking chest. I want to have this job. I'm going to be the boss of my own company. I'm going to be the CEO of whatever the hell you want to be the CEO of. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a millionaire. I want to do this. Say it proud. Say it confidently, because the people that make it were so confident, so absurdly, stupidly, crazily confident about what they wanted in this life. And they said it with their chest. They didn't say, oh, I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Be proud. Be confident with that. That's step one. In order to create it, you have to say it with your chest. Mean what you say and do what you say. Create the illusion outside. Speak it into existence. Don't you want the universe to know, God, what you're even trying to achieve? Step two is believe it. When you say it, you have to believe it. You gotta, I mean, that's the theme of today. You gotta be delusional enough to believe that that's gonna be your reality. Run for it. Like crazy. Like, I believe it. I know. Like, I live this weird, like, I just know I'm gonna get everything that I want. I have. Not, this is not a brag, but everything that I've ever said or wrote down has kind of all happened. And if it hasn't happened, I have no shadow of a doubt that it's going to happen. So step one is to say it proudly with your chest out loud. Step two is to really believe that you're gonna be able to do it. Here's a really big thing that I've learned is there's so much that I want to do in this life. I love being alive. I love it. I love doing everything. I am a creative person, and so there's so many creative outlets that I can dive into, but I get overwhelmed because of how much I'm so excited to be alive. Does that make sense? I love being alive, that it's paralyzing, and you can get paralyzed. What do you want? If that question gives you anxiety, if it gives you, it's not because you don't know what you want, it's because there's so much that you do want. You don't know where to go. It's overwhelming. Of course it's overwhelming. It's paralyzing. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know. There's like 20 different paths that I want to go down. You can throw yourself into all these directions. What I'm going to ask you is to get it down to one or two things that you really want to run toward. That's it. One or two things that make you feel like this is what I want to put my focus and energy into right now. This is what gives me passion. This is what makes me happy. This is what I want. Otherwise, it's going to get very paralyzing and very overwhelming trying to maintain a life of 20 different avenues that you're going down. Because let me tell you, I'm raising my hand. Hi, my name's Allie Gladstone, and I have done that. And it's something that I struggle with. I want to do it all. And I don't think it's that negative necessarily. But when you're first starting off and you are already paralyzed and even beginning one avenue, you got to focus in on just 1 to 2 things. Everything else, you got a lifetime to do. It's another thing I need to remind you is that this is not a race. You don't have to get this done in the next 3 months. At Allie Gladstone, you don't have to get this done in 3 months. You don't have to get this done in a year. This is your lifetime. Don't put a time limit on it, okay? That's step 3. Stop putting time limit. And by the way, it's not even that satisfying. And you were just handed it and you didn't have to work hard for it. You wouldn't feel the same gratitude that you would feel. Fortunately, the next step is work your ass off for it. Unfortunately, in the majority of the time, by the way, the work is not even that hard. Majority of the time, when you work your ass off, it's not that it's hard, it's that you need to stay consistent with it, and that you gotta do it when you feel sad, when you feel anxious, when you feel like you don't want to do it. Right now, you think I want to be doing this? Yeah, no, I want to be in my bed being lazy, doom scrolling. Like, Allie is lazy. You have to work against how you feel and do what the plan says. I said I'm going to film today on a Monday. Guess what? It's Monday. Don't feel like doing it. Said I was going to do it. Here I am. You're doing it. Manifesting is great. Love it. But I think what a lot of people are missing is that you have to put your ass behind the manifestation. You have to walk toward it. You can't just put it on a Pinterest board. I want this. I want to be on SNL. Is somebody from SNL just going to show up at my door and be like, Allie, we've been waiting for you?
No, that's not what's gonna happen.
What I could be doing, I don't know, signing up for a comedy class, start doing stand-up, start from step 1. Life is not a race. This is not a race. There is no time limit on this. Everybody's life is going to look very different, and your time is going to look very different on how you got from there to there. Most work is going to be just staying consistent and following the plan. And stop being so hard on yourself. Please stop being so hard on yourself. You cannot give up when the going gets tough. If you are having those problems, if you are having those, downfalls, if you feel a lot of highs, you're gonna feel a lot of lows, and that means you're on the right path. That means you're doing it right. Now, if you know that end goal is still what you want, everything else, all the downfalls, doesn't mean anything. You know at the end of the day that this is where you wanna go. You pick yourself up. You Captain America that. All right, you pick yourself back up and you keep moving forward because you can and you will. Worst case scenario happens, you will be okay. If the worst case scenario happens, you will be okay. Every single time you make it out the other side, you get stronger, you get funnier, you get braver, you get more courageous, you learn more. Think of every obstacle, every downfall as just a stepping stone into creating the person that you want to become. You had to go through this in order to get to there. Giving up is not an option. You are allowed to fail. Be easy on yourself when you do not have the best performance. Be easier on yourself when you don't show up at your toppest shape, because let me tell you, nobody does. You would not be human if you were perfect all the time. We're not AI. That is the beautiful thing about being a human being. You're not supposed to have your life figured out at all times. If you know at the end of the day that you still want that life for yourself, giving up is not an option. And I'm bringing this back to, this is not a race. You're not in a race with anybody. You are with yourself. Stop looking around you. Watch comparisons of Diva Joy. If that is a problem for you, stop looking around you. Focus on yourself. This is your life. You have to be okay with starting from scratch. You gotta be okay starting before you're ready. Start before you think that you're ready. You're never going to be ready. There is never going to be a perfect moment. There's never going to be a perfect time to start. Honestly, you're waiting for, I don't know what you're waiting for. Because everybody has to start from square one. Everybody has to start from the bottom. Everybody has to start from the beginning. Make this fun for you. Whatever you can, stop testing yourself. Life is hard enough. Stop testing yourself. Make this life fun for yourself. Make where you want to go as fun as possible. You want 6-pack abs? All right, what do you have to do that? Go to the gym, right? The gym for some people could be miserable. You might hate going to the gym because of whatever reasons, you know, you just hate it, you just don't like going to the gym. Make it as fun as possible. Create a fun playlist for yourself. Whatever makes you feel like you're gonna get motivated in the gym. Get a cute outfit on. Go plan to get matcha or coffee after the gym. Make it fun. Romanticize the process of it. The fun is the process. The fun is the journey. If it is not fun, if you are constantly testing yourself, you're never gonna get it done. There was a time that I thought if I was torturing myself, then I was deserving of getting that reality, and that is not the case. It's the people that have fun with where they want to go. They are creating it as fun as possible in order to get where that's who gets it farther. It's not the person who drained themselves out dry and tortured themselves and now they're burnt out. That you might have had a crazy start, but now you can't move anymore because you were burnt out mentally, physically. You can't do it. You lost the fun in it. It's no longer fun, and you don't want to push yourself anymore. It's the people that create the fun in life right now that are able to get to the other side. Do the steps. Do the reps. There's other people that want it just as bad as I want it. Don't let somebody less talented, don't let somebody less knowledgeable, don't let somebody less than whatever the heck that you have get what you want because you were too scared to start. This was a very intense podcast, but I feel it was so necessary, and this was therapeutic for me, and I hope it was therapeutic for you as well, and I hope I didn't yell at you too much. All you need to know is that whatever you want, you'll get. My camera just turned off because I was talking so long, but I love you guys. And I'm so excited to be back. Like, this just made me so happy that I'm here and that I'm filming, and this is gonna turn into something that I can't even imagine right now. Your life is going to be so good. Your life is so good. You are okay. I'm so fucking proud of you. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!